This is Jay with New England on the Rails, and today is part 3 of how to create realistic looking track and track bed. And the final step will be weathering the ballast. Once you have laid out all your ballast, and I'm trying to show the best lighting possible because in the previous video somebody said the lighting wasn't that great. I do have really bright lighting in my basement. So one of the first things that I like to do is basically take a bunch of water and a couple squirts of acrylic paint, and you're going to take that, and with a wide brush we want to age or oil soak the ballast that locomotives have been sitting at for a while. So that's what I'm doing here. Mix it up good. Make sure that there's no globs of paint in it. And then just keep going over it, age it. And the beauty of this is that you can take your time with it and just slowly keep aging this to your desire. So once it's dark enough to your liking, you can stop. So at this point, the most used parts of the track should be weathered accordingly. So I wanted to make sure that this is all very dark near the turntable, and also this track where the locomotives sit, which I'm not finished with. So I want to make this dark as well. So I'm just going to let that sit. Now we're mixing up a watered down version of browns, gray, and black. And I'm going to mix this up good because I want this to look as realistic as possible. And I'm going to do this in areas where it gets a moderate amount of traffic. So we're going to mix that up, keep mixing that up, and then we'll start applying this. All right, so you can see where locomotives tend to sit has been darkened up. Same thing with here. They also added some sand piles near the sanding towers. And I'm going to lighten up that sand a little bit with some paint. I'll maybe do something in another video. I had to make a few repairs as well, so I'm still in process of gluing a few areas that look a little mismatched, but over time I'm just going to blend those as well. But everything else looking good. Very happy with how the track's looking. Also, I got the switches to blend in a little bit more. Since this is a layout for my sons, I wanted to keep these style switches for the reason being that it's just a lot easier, less confusing for them to operate. But I did a good job blending those in as well. But definitely go back, and you can always, once it's dried, do another coat to go a little bit darker. And also, if you go too dark, you can always use a paint that's the color of the ballast, and working with a dry brush with unwatered down paint, you can very lightly go over areas of ballast that you want to quote unquote clean up. But anyways, that is how this is done. It's looking good so far. The roadway is going to be a lot of work for me because this is my Achilles heel as a model railroader, is making realistic roads. So tune in for that. I will be doing a video on that in the near future. right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give the video a like. If you have questions or comments, be sure to comment down below. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. We have lots of train content for you, model railroading and rail fanning videos for you people who like the real world stuff as well. And again, thank you very much for watching. This is Jay with New England on the Rails. Until next time, take care.